Man, I ain't worried about that. Ain't none of my business.
Cold hit, but I ain't give a fuck.
Nah.
Fifth hit, but I ain't give a fuck.
Nah.
Seen you in the picture with Offset. Heard Drake bought you a truck and put it on Offsets.
That's cool.
Got Mayweather betting on you.
Yes.
Even Keith, he be sweating on you. But you don't let it get to you.
Nah.
Remain humble on the pole as they tip to you. Money showers, boy, you don't
You know about the school I was on 116 called the Boshroom John Wazi.
Okay.
School with Africans on the Suffolk 116. I went there from when I was about in the 3rd grade to like junior high school.
Okay.
And that's a whole they from Africa, so I dealt with their music and all that stuff. Like that music thing is it's in the blood.
Okay, so who's your favorite rapper coming up?
Coming up, my favorite rapper,
Yeah.
Rakim.
Rakim.
Ever since I was a kid, cause I look young, but I'm kind of old.
Okay.
I'm glad to say that.
Yeah, man, but that's great. You know, black don't crack. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we definitely look good, because I would definitely think you're a young dude.
Yeah.
So Rakim is in the era. What inspired you the most about Rakim though?
What inspired me the most about Rakim was like, I ain't saying people is like I'm an educated person, so I'm not easily moved by something that's like simple-minded. You see what I'm saying? So Rakim was like swift, and when I was young, you know what I'm saying, I was born God, so I'm dealing with, you know what I mean? I gotta knowledge everything, even down to the music. You feel me? So he was just so swift with it. Like Rakim never cursed, not once in his career.
Okay.
But Rakim had the hardest verses like during his time. He dominated his era.
Yeah.
He ain't dominating the other eras, but his era, he dominated.
Well, that was like the beginning of hip hop. So,
Yeah.
So at that point, that was like the introducing of most of what hip hop is, and Rakim plays a major part in introducing hip hop.
You know the
what I'm
discipline
saying?
it actually takes to like replace words in music to not curse.
Yeah, definitely hard. Especially when it comes to hip hop, because I think hip hop was stated on that it has to be hardcore.
And to touch every
You know,
topic.
rap.
To touch every topic and never curse. He touched everything. Rakim had party joints, street joints, all that. So yeah, coming up, that was my man. Like Rakim, like
Okay.
my style was like.
What type of music do you listen to today?
Still the same hip hop, R&B, reggae. I might listen to some like Spanish music because I'm Panamanian actually, so I listen to Spanish music too. Might not understand it, but I just listen to it. I like the tempo. I don't understand all the words, but you know what I'm saying? I like it.
All right. So what was the last CD you bought? You can actually say you bought.
J. Cole last album. Cause I'm picky. I don't buy everybody's stuff. I got something about I bought J. Cole last album. And
right now, album sales are very at its low.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's in the car. It's about to go back.
Okay.
But he already did his numbers, so he's straight.
Okay.
That's my man, but I just didn't like the production on that album. The lyrics, I'm digging.
Okay.
The topics, I'm digging.
Okay.
That production, I don't know where he got that shit from, bro.
So what did you think that was really messed up about the production?
I need something I can bounce to. I don't care if it's sad. I don't care if it's happy. I gotta be able to flow to it.
Okay, so his music is just giving you just the element of what's going on in the world, or basically.
I had past 2 albums. The production was fire.
Yeah.
So when he was touching them topics like Deja Vu, that Deja Vu beat is fire. But that's not the tempo of that album.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna hear that type now. His last album, fire. The one before that production, fire. But that's just my opinion, you know? So you was asking me the last CD, like that's the last CD I bought.
Okay.
Like whatever artist I like, I actually buy their music.
Yeah.
Anybody who know me, they be like, son's bugged out. Like, yeah, my man still he buy CDs.
So to today, you buying CDs. You would support these artists.
Serving up the artists I mess with, yeah. Cause like J. Cole's going back, and I'm gonna get Dave East because I like Dave East.
Okay.
And he was getting the skin off, period. You know what I'm saying? So
So what? All right, we gotta go into some unsigned artists. What unsigned artists do you like listening to? Or
I like my man at the Brook. I like my man Moolah.
Okay.
I like my homeboy, the young boy coming out of the hood, coming from the outside. I like Who Got Cash.
Who Got Cash is making his way. Okay.
I like Maze.
Okay.
You know Maze Nationwide.
Okay, HMY, he's making his way.
Yeah, I like him. You talking about some unsigned dudes that's buzzing, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cause I got, I like what the GIS is doing out of Bay. They coming from Bay.
Okay.
That's my cousin Holly. He working, coming from that side too.
Okay.
It's a couple people outside. Yachty and them. Shout out to Yachty and Yachty.
Red Fly G's.
Yeah, like Yachty, man. Woo! But yeah, I like. I mean, music is music, and we got some outside cats in New York that's buzzing up. Like I said, my man Mook. You got Yachty. You got Who Got Cash. You got a lot of people that's out here working, man.
Yeah, definitely. And I love what Queens is doing for us right now. They're definitely working. Right. They're definitely putting their names out and they're grinding. And
can't forget Dub the Mayor.
Yeah, Dub the Mayor definitely. He was just tuned in. You know what I'm saying? So, and now we're gonna go into the cat collectors.
Oh,
now,
definitely get to that.
How did you come up with the name Cat Collectors?
Me personally, like, there's a couple of us, but like me personally, anybody that know me, I always wore hats. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's just simple. You know what I mean? Sometimes, like right now, you gotta simplify things. So I'm like, how can we brand it and just make it understandable and marketable from here on out? Okay. Cap collectors, without putting any barriers on it. The cap collectors, somebody that collects caps.
Okay. So your hobby was about just buying caps, just buying hats.
Like,
so you wear hats.
Boom.
So your flavor was just buying hats.
Facts, because you gotta have the kicks, like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, like, we're from Southside, we're not gonna do this. That's where it really came from.
Okay.
Hats, you got the kicks, you gotta have a hat to match. Some people don't like hats, but I was always the person who liked hats.
Okay.
So I had mad hats, you know what I'm saying?
Alright. So,
and I got to the point where I only wore one hat. I bought so many of those, like, I'll give my fucking $1,000 back. I probably bought $500 worth of White Sox caps in 1 year. Probably for about 8-9 years straight.
So
that's my name.
So now you decided to, instead of buying all these hats, I'm just gonna invest in my own brand.
Facts, but I'm not gonna chuck you. I still, you know what I'm saying? If I see something I like, I still get it. I'm not gonna say, I don't buy other hats, I don't buy New Era hats. Yeah, I still do that, but I still want to get my OFCC joints from my independent people. I still rock my own, and if other people got joints, I be trying to do stuff like that now. Besides, I'm paying $35 plus tax and $29 plus tax in places like New Era and all of them. And I'm not knocking them because I'm gonna go rock with them when I see some shit I do like.
Yeah.
But at the same time, yo, around the way, dudes got the same thing, and these independent small companies that's coming up, fashion companies, they got the same thing, good quality pieces.
Yes, definitely. So, I mean, before you established your brand in March of 2016, where did you get that vision of building this company?
I always was a hard worker. Like, since I was a little kid, I was never a slouch. You see what I'm saying? And like, where I'm from, if you a slouch, you ain't gonna get nothing. That's first of all. Everybody gonna just run all over you. You ain't gonna have nothing. Nobody gonna want to deal with you because you ain't building. Like, I mean, I'm coming from a paper environment. And then my parents say, like, they bosses. Like, my pops, he been a boss. He been doing things like having his own company.
So you was inspired. So you get inspired by family already. So you're being guided.
Around me, right.
Yes. So you're being guided.
Right.
So that's where a lot of your inspiration coming to want to be an entrepreneur.
Yeah, family and myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, it's just always been a thing in my mind where I feel like whatever I'm doing, I want to own it. Like when I was on, like, how I like, we ain't on that type of, we gonna just touch it like, look, I do music, but with the music, I do my own joint. I ain't really jacking no, I didn't want that thing. I just want to do, you know what I mean? So I always had that mind state of like, yo, when I do it, I wanna run it.
Okay.
I wanna just be involved with it. I wanna get in something. I wanna run it. I wanna have a major impact on it.
Well, since we're gonna finish up this interview with the Cat Collector, then we're gonna go into you as an artist as well. And I forgot you were an artist.
Oh, facts.
So that too. You know what I'm saying? So Black Crowns, you got that on the hats.
Yeah.
What do that mean to you though? Black Kings. I mean,
right. This is this hat right here. We call this the crown seal. This is our second one. And the BK, that's what it stands for. It stands for Black Kings. Like a lot of people think it stands for Brooklyn, because I ain't Brooklyn happy. That's my home. I ain't gonna say my second home.
Okay.
I'm Mr. Southside the Browns, but that's a fact.
Okay. So
you know what I mean,
so you Brooklyn Queens Express right there.
Rip the bottom of it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Southside the Brownsville. I ain't from Queens. I'm from Southside. I ain't from Brooklyn. I'm from Brownsville.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So a lot of people think it stands for Brooklyn, but it stands for Black Kings. Mm-hmm. And it's like, that's who we are from birth, you know. And if you don't think a certain way, you're not gonna move a certain way. Mm-hmm. You know, if you're not actually representing yourself a certain way, it's like you gotta dress for the job.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, you gotta dress for the job. And it's nothing wrong with like I said, rock and other things. But at the end of the day, you got Jamaicans who will sit there and say, "I ain't no Yankee with a Yankee hat on." You don't make no sense, my man. Because when you get fly, what do you go and get? A Yankee hat. So stop saying you ain't no Yankee if you got a Yankee hat on your head. Because now you just, you know what I'm saying? That's like saying I ain't no blood, but you just want to wear Brett bandanas every day. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, we kings. We was born that. It's really, it's simply that. If you think about things that we accomplish and the things that we doing and how we move, and like it's just look at it. Like look at the young brother, like, hey, look at the young king right here. Like, a lot of nationalities and bloods don't have the excellence that we sprout out with. How we could do sports, or we still in the books where you got the movie Hidden Figures where the females just did all that to get the joints in Nassau. You know what I'm saying? We talented, and it's like, we just talented people. Magic. All nationalities don't have it like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we are kings. That's a fact. You do the history, we kings. So refer to yourself as such. You know what I mean? We banging everything else. Let's, you know what I mean? Let's jack that too.
Exactly. Well, I definitely like the way you bring in the royalty.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that thing is to let everybody know that we were born to be royalty. You know what I'm saying? And we come as kings and queens.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Be right. You know what I mean? First with yourself. You know what I mean? Definitely with God. Okay. There's no levels on it. There's no Bentley or bicycle. Okay. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's how you make it. All I am is how, all I express myself to be is what I feel. Yeah. So it's definitely a foundation. It's no slouching. It's no slacking. You know what I'm saying? It's family first. You know what I mean? Because without that, it ain't nothing. Yeah. You know what I mean? And family don't start with blood. Family start with dedication and loyalty. Talk about it. Yes. You know what I mean?
And I mean, it seems like right now is, you know, families are being broken up more than ever.
That's why we gotta, the ones that is out there, man, you gotta keep them together. You gotta keep them together, and when people say broken up, we can't think about our families being broken up once the parents separate. We gotta think our families being broken up once we ain't working together no more.
Okay. Yeah. And but that's the time where we need to come together.
Right.
The strongest.
Right.
And I think this is the time that we need to be together the strongest right now. Right. We need to start building together as family, as brothers, as sisters, to unite, because what's against us is about to become powerful. And I want us to understand, what's your next step to building something strong as unity?
They was warning us with self-destruction, but what I'm trying to do is it's like we coming out and like we's out there this summer, we's in Baisley Projects with Jaguar, you know what I mean? GIS guys and all that, and we was with my uncle, peace to the God, AU, and they was doing the Guns Down tournament and all that. We brought a lot of hats out and all that, so when the kids play ball and all that, whatever they won, they got hats and all that. So we trying to do things like that. We want to be involved more in the community whenever these things is going on, like the tournament y'all got coming up this week, stuff like that. Like if we got hats, we want to come around, drop off 20 hats. Oh, but y'all need water, we come around, drop off 20 cases of water, stuff like that. Come around, help out with things with the kids. We want to actually show the kids that, like, you don't have to just think it's either sports or the streets. Yo, it's all kinds of things. It's sports, it's fashion, it's music, it's own a company to open a dollar store. It's the cleanest business. It's management. Like, I was talking to my son, asked my son what he wanted to be. He made me mad proud.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I'm thinking like, damn, I had my son listening to music since he was in his mother's stomach. You know what I mean? My son came out for a minute. My son was growing up. He was like, yo, my pop's a rapper. He'll tell you. By the time he's 4 years old, that's all. You know what I mean? So he was, I used to take him to the studio, stuff like that, but that shit ain't paying the bills, so I ain't no rapper.
Okay.
I rap though.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
But if we gonna get into what's paying the bills, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We gonna capitalize.
But a kid, you know what I'm saying, he think that, you know, because that's what he see.
Okay.
So when shit like that will go on, you gotta understand. It gotta be a point in time when you gotta be like, all right, boom, I'm representing something. So I gotta do it on a different level because I know I got this one watching, I got that one watching, I got that one watching. So I'm like, boom, I gotta switch it up. I gotta really do this. If I'm gonna do this music shit, I gotta do it for real.
Yeah.
My son gotta be able to Google my joint and say, all right, there go my pop's work. You know what I'm saying? My son gotta see me open a company. You know what I'm saying? I had a record where I said I'm gonna show my son how to run a company, not run the streets.
Yes, that's dope.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's the same thing where I'm at with my daughter. I just bought her camera. You know what I'm saying?
That's peace.
You know, even though she had just got elected for going to Cali to study medicine.
Ooh.
But she's at the different level. Even though I put the camera in her hand, you know, but she's going towards being a nurse.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So at the same time, even though she's going in that direction of wanting to be a nurse, I want her to understand that entrepreneurship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if that goal or that dream, you don't make it to be in that, you know what I'm saying? This is what you can fall back on.
Or even if you do.
Yeah.
Like that's my goal is the same thing your goal. My goal is to show my kids, all right, like boom. I'm in my field that I want to be in as far as my career.
Yeah.
I don't mind getting up and going to get busy. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm comfortable with what I do. Some people get up and waiting for Friday. Nah, I be getting up like, all right, slide through here. Time I think about it, it's time to go. I already clock math on the clock. You know what I mean? I do maintenance. You know what I'm saying? I like to do what I do. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, no, I want to have my own joint on the side too, my own company. Okay. So even like you said, boom, if this don't work, even if it do work.
Yes.
So even if you got something good working for somebody, you still put in these kids' minds, never think about having that extra. You never know you got a company make $4,000 a month.
And that's what
time 12.
But what I want to do, you know, my next step in the future is, you know, to open up something where kids are coming up to understand that whatever your gift and your passion is, apply it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Don't let it pass. Don't let it fly. Right.
So take your gifts and your passion and apply it, and make that something great. You know what I'm saying? And if you take that and apply it, you would never go wrong. Nobody would never have to owe you anything because you can put your own work in and you can make your own money. You know what I'm saying? So
you can add on.
Exactly. So I mean, we're gonna continue going in with the interview with you. As far you established in New York, though.
Yeah. We have it in New York, man.
But you network strong out of Texas, NC, Georgia. How did you get those network connections?
As far as down there in Texas, that's why I went. Yeah, that's your aunt that called up.
My cousin.
All right, yeah, we gonna definitely get some, but she probably gonna want some spring drink because it's hot down there. But, Texas, I got family out there, and actually, with the company, it's three of us. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I was about to ask that next question.
It's my man. He out there. He in Texas. My man, and then I got my other brother. He up here. He from Brooklyn. My brother Snoop. You know what I mean? So. But my man down there is how I got to connect down there because his family from out there. Okay. He's from New York, but his family from out there. So he out there. So when we had dropped the joints, you know what I'm saying? We dropped in New York and we dropped in Texas. And we in Texas, motherfuckers is calling me in New York like, yo, Kizzle Stacks. Dude down there, he an independent artist, but he got his buzz down there. Yo, Kizzle Stacks got your hat on in the video. Kizzle Stacks got your hat on in the video. You know what I'm saying? So. We get love out there, man. Shout out to South Dallas, man. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody out there, man.
Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. So listen, Crown Holders was something you released in May, I think.
The Crown Holder, that was the first hat we had. Damn, I meant to bring one inside with me too. I have one inside.
But you sold 150.
Yeah, we might have sold. We actually sold a little bit more. We sold about 225 because. We dropped three styles. We dropped snapbacks, we dropped panels, and we dropped dad hats. You know what I mean?
But that being your first release, you know, and you selling that much, you know, what accomplishments did you feel after that?
I mean, I felt good because it's not a lot, but it's a lot to me.
Yeah.
Because it's progress. It's more than nothing. And a person might be like, oh yeah, 150, that ain't shit, but I mean, we just starting. That's 150 without having to give. Like, you got a lot of companies out here, a lot of dudes out here, they running around putting they joints on all these artists. That's how they getting hot. Yeah. And I'm not knocking that, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't got it like that. You see what I'm saying? I ain't got it like that. I'm putting my own bread into this, you know what I'm saying? My people's is helping me out. Like I said, I got 3 partners, you know what I'm saying? Besides my 3 partners, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was financially funding that. So I don't have the room to run around and be dressing artists. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know, artists don't pay for shit, because I do music. You know what I'm saying? You get free. Yo, if you're an artist that's really, that you gotta be really working like that. If you're an artist that's moving around like that, you would pick up enough t-shirts in a fucking week that you only have to buy a fucking shirt for a month.
Yeah, because everybody wants to use you as
all the spots that you at, you know what I'm saying? Popping and shit like that. So we didn't have that room to do that. So I felt proud about that. We didn't have all that. We came from the hood. We came from everybody in our community supporting us and buying the hats and jacking it. You know what I'm saying? As soon as everybody seen it, man, everybody like, yo, boom, bring me one. And we sold out quick. Like I said, we was down there in Texas, and the internet helped me out very well on Instagram and Facebook. I was able to reach a lot of people and stuff like that.
So with that, you know, actually with the website popping, you know what I'm saying, right now, how has that helped your brand?
It helped the brand a lot because it's a saying, you're not rich until you can get money without getting up to bed. Once you can make money in your sleep, then you know what I'm saying? And it's not like, you know what I mean? Like real talk, and that makes sense. So the internet and the website, it was very good to us because you have people I don't know these people, but they checking on my product. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people all the time, even if you don't get something, just, you know, go to the website, check it out. You know what I mean? Because one person see it, the next person see it. And one person go to it, you know what? My shit in your history, Jack. You feel me, cuz? My shit in your history. So now when somebody else go through your shit, they check something, they see my shit right in your history, boom, they right on it too. So now I got somebody doing something, the second person might buy something.
Okay. But that's what it is. The internet has made it much easier.
So it gets me past New York. Yeah. That's what kind of got me, it got me in NC, because I got my man in NC. He got joints and shit, you know what I'm saying? And he do music. Shout out to my man King Gutter. And actually, you know what I'm saying, we get into that and we get to music. But he had the crown holders and shit went crazy. I sold like 7 hats. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like to say I'm trying to show the youth, man, whatever you doing, like you said, execute. Film, you know what I mean? Whatever, it don't matter. You want to draw, you want to make pictures, you want to be an artist, put your little pictures together, start moving out, start being business-minded about it, but execute. But my man hit me up like 7 joints in 2 days, and I don't sell my hats for I don't do that, you know what I'm saying? And my shits is quality. I'm using the same shit that everybody else is using. When I go pick my shit up, I see all them name brand shits that's selling their shits for $50 and all that tug, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So in 2 days, I sold 7 hats. You know what I mean? 7 hats, that's $150. Yeah. Right there. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So you grinding. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So sun up to sundown, and I'm going to work.
Yes.
Multiple, you know what I mean? Everything.
So that's definitely dope.
Businessman. I don't want nothing dirty on my brand. Okay. That's it. Like, I wanted to be known for quality headpieces. Everything we did, people was like, oh yeah, right. Everything about it, they pricing was right. Everything how they moved, right. I want people to be able to look at that and like, all right, cap collectors, yeah. Okay. You know what I mean? And we like I said, we for the youth doing the same thing, man. Doing the same thing, whatever, because this is something I dreamt about, something I wanted to do. Okay. Ran it across a couple of people. You know what I'm saying? And it was time to go.
I mean, before 2016, when did you have this vision? You been had the vision?
Yeah, to be honest, to look you dead in your eyes, probably since I was a little kid. Okay. Like I said, I always really like hats. I played baseball, And in my hood, everything was fly. Like, niggas was fly. Like, I was on a coach, niggas was fly. Niggas was fly. Niggas was coming through the palm flies till it was time to shake out. Yankees was fly. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so as long as you stay fly, the fashion is the next step. You want everybody else to
so
feel what you feel.
We even wore hats back in the days when we was playing baseball in Jamaica Central League. We even had some people wearing their hats swagged out, styled out.
Wait, Jamaica Central. I'm an A's representative.
Come, you know what I just said, the A's, the Colts.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know you played for the Colts and then you never beat us then.
Nah, we had a hard time. We had a hard time with the A's.
Listen,
how was a hard time?
Listen, that's what I said. Win is never. That's what I said. Something I learned from Vague, and that's something I want to tell y'all. Winners never forget how to win. You know. So
I like that one.
What that is, I always keep that in my head. You heard?
In my head, I study that one.
Yo, when Vague said that, I want everybody to know where I got that from. I got that from Ali Vegas. Winner never forgets how to win. You understand? And that's what I goes back from Jamaica Central playing baseball. You know what I'm saying? On the A's, we never lost. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm a coach.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Woo.
So, I mean, but tell them where would you see Cap Collectors in 5 years from now?
5 years from now, what we in? 5 years from now, we're gonna have 3 boutiques.
Okay.
Cause we going right now. That's our goal. We really determined to get 3 boutiques in 3 major cities, in 3 major markets. One in New York, and we want one in Florida, and one in California. So we're thinking like in California, probably somewhere in Los Angeles, and Miami. We're gonna try to do something.
So you talking expanding other states? You talking expanding?
Yeah. We want to do 3
stores,
but we're not thinking about doing this overnight. But like we thinking about doing this within like
next 5 years.
5 years, like
okay.
Right on it.
So you see that as stores?
Yeah, because what I want to do too is when I open my store, I'm not gonna just sell all my products.
Okay.
But I want to sell other people products that do stuff like our clothing line, just like mine. So if you go to Roosevelt Field Mall, like they have a store right now. I think it's called the Hat Club or something. And if you take a look at that, like you have to watch the business and you win. Like I know a lot about music because I watch music. Like I have you can ask my mother. I got a closet full of XXL magazines. I had the first XXL magazine that came out. You know what I'm saying? And I keep stuff like that, but I have stuff like that because I do music, so I study it. So I study the market. Like there's a store called Hat Club. They sell different things. They don't really sell like regular hats. They'll sell stuff like this. Like see how your brim is different, but they won't sell like a regular plain man hat. And then they'll sell stuff like my stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Mixed in clothing lines, independent clothing lines and shit like that. So you're gonna see a lot of stuff like that popping up and popping around. So that's what we're gonna be. We're gonna be a store that sells our product, but we're also gonna carry other things like how my man got OCC, then I got my peoples, and you know the homeboys got Cold Hard Clothing. I get some stuff from that, you know, and I put it in my store. Then I mix it in with my product and stuff like that.
Okay, dope. That's what I'm talking about, man. I can listen. You talking expanding, and you know what I'm saying you opened the brand in 2016, so we could see that you have grown and has bring growth within 1 year. You know what I'm saying? So the progression that you have put in has already been shown.
It's New York. It's like New York. All they want to know is what you got next. That's it. I don't care what you doing. If you rapping, so if you out here and you shooting people, all they want to know is who you gonna shoot next. So don't shoot nobody.
Do you have any plans of expanding to shirts and pants?
Yeah. We actually when I had the idea for the hats and everything, I just had an idea for a whole fashion like wave. I just had a whole idea for all that. So we have sweatsuits that we're gonna be dropping this spring, and we have a lot of different things like socks and boxes that we coming into, and we have something for the kids. Like my son and my homeboy Snoop, we are partner in the company. His son is gonna be in my wife's daughter, she gonna be designing clothes for us too.
Okay.
And they doing the Kid Collectors line.
All right.
So they got the Kid Collectors line. It's gonna have a lot to do with children things. That's gonna be shirts. That's gonna be sweatsuits. So yeah, we got other things coming. And actually for the spring line, that when we releasing our new spring line, it's not gonna just be hats. It's gonna be shirts. Cause actually, shout out to my man Wayno. We got them over there, Brooklyn Live. We about to collaborate and just work with us. We about to just run it all under the collectors, and they gonna work with us. They gonna be doing shirts to the Kings, the Black Kings hat. Cause actually, like, you see the name of the company is Cap Collectors. The only reason why this is here, cause we couldn't do nothing. Like everybody who bought them shits was like, yo, we feeling what you talking about. We want more. You know what I'm saying? So we're like, damn, it's the winter time. Everybody feeling it. And it's a business move. We had to give them what they wanted. We can't go and just get something else when everybody's saying they want king shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got this the Cap Collectors out here with DJ HIzzle on the One TV. Much love, everything that's going down. Follow us on Instagram at The Real Cap Collectors. Check out our website, www.therealcapcollectors.com. And follow us on Facebook at Cap Collectors too. Everything is love to the One TV.